Bud Johnson, the league strikeout king, getting ready for this one. He's been dominant on the mound all season long. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Foul ball there. Buxton recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Luke Keeschel. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Ball outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Royce Lewis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ball. That's a ball.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Twins retired in short order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Johnson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 away now. And next is the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. With some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Right down to shoot, and the count's even at 2. Got him. Inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back, and some tough numbers on the mound over the course of this past month as we take a look.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fastball for a strike.
No, that's it. Ball.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
No, that's inside.
I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Late on that fastball. Man at first, one away.
That's the ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still down 3-0. Back at Target Field, let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That one ripped, but foul. Into center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
You have to be
Ball,
creative
that's
pitching
low.
against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough.
No,
Guys
that's
like
down.
this
Ball.
can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Carter Jensen will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 2 outs. Jung-Hoo Lee steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2.
Well,
Nope,
he's just
that's
given up
outside.
3 straight
Ball.
hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Keyshaw.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a strike of the knees. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some Contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Lee
that
stands in
missed.
with 2 away as he takes a ball. Here's a high chopper. Witt fires over to first, and he has thrown 4. Johnson back at it, pitching with the lead.
Yeah, it's always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Boog. He's got to lock in here. Can't let this game seesaw. Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup
That's a ball
capable
low.
of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Late with the swing there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bounce to third. Garcia. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter,
Eric Wagaman, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
out.
outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. The Twins down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now the first baseman. This one popped up.
You go, you go.
And that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back in Minnesota, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pasquantino. One down.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Alex.
And here's Alex Jackson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Buxton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball, that's in.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Luke Keyshaw.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Johnson will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Hoo-yah! Ball outside.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Just missed. The Royals leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Hey-ha!
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now,
City,
new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
33,
roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Paddock.
Paddock.
He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Next is the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
The designated hitter, Eric.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Walker is just one strike away.
Hee-haw!
Got him, and that's the ball game. Johnson with an achievement that boggles the mind, striking out his 400th batter of the year.
Boog, this is beyond ridiculous. Nobody else in the modern era of baseball has gotten a 400. It's almost like he's teleporting the ball past the bat when he's out there. Simply amazing.
Bud Johnson, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Johnson on the hill for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he brings that edge early.
Well, there's no easing into this one, Boog. This lineup is ready, and he has to match that intensity from pitch one.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball one. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Jose Ramirez, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swings through that one for strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bo Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
DeLauder matched a homer in his last game. Fought off foul. Johnson, a 6'4" lefty, 220 pounds, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouled off to the right. The 0-2.
Ball.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Arias at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. We play back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That misses the zone.
That's inside.
And it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up. Sort of like reverse psychology.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Johnson ready to go, and here comes the heavy part of the lineup.
He's got to bring his best stuff to the table right now. Smart sequencing and sharp command, that's the recipe.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Johnson back at it after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, not how you want to start, but now it's about limiting the damage. You've got to bear down right here.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Naylor swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
DeLauder batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. One left for the Guardians. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Center fielder, number 7, George Valera.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
Too.
Stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And he barehands it. Nicely done for the out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Arias batting with one down. Takes a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
McCarthy trying to get there. Makes the catch for the second out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him looking. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Cleveland, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Michael Garcia. foul ball. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Pat in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Hey! Ball two.
And Ian swings through it.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground to the left. Over to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Two down, bases empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Up next to the Boys, the first baseman, number 9.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. His righty-lefty splits there. Quick move to first.
No,
Witt back in on a dive. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top half of the sixth. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Lofton wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now all even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. On to first. That is the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Johnson back to work here in the middle innings, and he's been pretty efficient, Siggy.
No doubt, Boog. Every quick out is gold right now. If he can get to the 7th under 100 pitches, that'd be huge. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a big swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now.
Freddie Piedra.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Piedra. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Guardians trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Bazzana at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Joey Cantillo, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Urquidy, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 0-1. Out to short, Bazzana. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
So digging in, Isaac Collins. He's already homered in this game. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Fires across the diamond. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
McCarthy,
Off the plate,
next
ball
to hit,
1.
takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Ball.
Lined into left center, base hit.
Hit me, relay.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Blake Mitchell, the next to hit, and ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And he swings through that one. Way out front for strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Man at second. On the ground right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Royals lead one, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Estevez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Inside, almost got him. And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
That's ball 2.
Close,
that's
but
ball
call
3.
the ball. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now here is Chase DeLauder.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner. Got him looking. The big righty strikes out the side. Guardians fail to score. They trail it here 2-0. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. Just got him on that one. In half up to hit. Loaizica, 32 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 7.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jonathan Loaizica will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. They turn things over to the southpaw, Joey Cantillo.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Two outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Erceg.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the center fielder, George Valera.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Rolled slowly to first. Pasquantino, and they tag him out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Gabriel Arias now at the plate.
That's outside.
The Guardians down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jeff McNeil stands in. In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the ninth. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just missed. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Gavin Williams, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
So you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one lifted to left. Settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Nick.
Now the left fielder, Nick Lofton. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Out to short. Bazana on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, outside.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the left fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Left fielder, Cooper Ingo.
No, that's down.
Walker, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Oh, that got away from him.
That ball got him right
he's
there.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Right through there for a strike. The Royals trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope.
Here's a 1-1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and now they trail by 1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Travis Bazzana digs in now.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP
Ball
this year.
Inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second.
Whoa,
And another
that
ball.
count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Walker done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Eric Miller.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And here is Jose Ramirez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. The winning run on second base.
Nope, that's down.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Guardians with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one almost hit him. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Ball, that's in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's inside.
Just missed. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
To the right side. It's in and out of his glove. Whip for
He's
one.
out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In comes the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off and win it 3-2.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. Bud Johnson is putting together an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Bud Johnson. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable getting the baseball going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind him.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Matt Olson. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Gets him to chase after that one.
That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. Tied him up inside with that one. Perez on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Anthony in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Marcelo Meyer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters. 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that's
ball
off
inside.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Out towards right center field. Moniak gets under it. And there's one away. Caleb Durbin now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Johnson, in his 3rd season, 22 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner, goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Stepping in, Romy Gonzalez. Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing for Boston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, Ceddanne Rafaela. Up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives. Finds open space early and often.
Ball 1.
He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one up, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
Outside corner, there's a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Ball 2.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one 95 to finish him off. This is Willie Castro.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Narvaez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Matt Olson.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-1.
Nope.
The Royals leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
That's inside.
And that's how they get
4.
their first base runner of the game. Johnson wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Johnson back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in the lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez. Off the mark there, and that is ball one.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1. This one popped up. Garcia moving under this one. One down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Rafaela at the plate now, and that's strike one. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Struck him out looking, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Now it's the right fielder, Willie Castro. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's it for a strike. Tag
he's in there. He's safe.
The throw from Perez too late.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Top of the fifth.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show. Johnson back on the mound. He's been efficient, but the pitch count's climbing. Singy.
Yeah, just needs to stay on script here, Boo. Keep attacking, keep it clean. The bullpen will thank him later.
Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground right side, Allen tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Matt Olson down, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him, and first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two, is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Takes it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's
well,
a ball.
As good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Lee, long run. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take.
First and second, 2 outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and that'll do it. The Royals even this series up in a game apiece. Johnson notched his 25th win of this season in this game, and that's pretty special.
Yeah, special doesn't begin to cover it, Drew. Since baseball integrated, fewer than 20 pitchers have put together a 25-win season. You just don't see that in this day and age. What a year he's put together.
Bud Johnson just about ready to go. Big time game today with wild card implications. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Off tonight, the third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Oh.
Outside, ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Into center. Hauls it in after a long run. One away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Strike. Woo. Ball inside.
Johnson thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Altuve with some impressive production lately.
Nope, that's off the
You
plate.
don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues. Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Swings through that. Johnson, a tall lefty, 22 years old. He's the reigning American League Cy Young Award winner. On the ground right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
This one popped up. Johnson. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Whoa.
Now 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next to hit, Cam Smith.
Yes.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And it's strike 2.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, right.
So next up for Houston, Bryce Matthews. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
Got to be
That's
down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. That one lifted to left. Hat on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Stros yet to pick up a hit here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Garcia should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Up.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
No, that's a ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Swung on, popped up left side. Garcia settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Yandy Diaz now 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Johnson back to work. This is where poise meets pressure. Game's tight, and he's right in the fire.
Yeah, he's just got to trust his stuff and grind it out, Boo. These are the battles that define a start.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. So digging in, Cam Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Astros still looking for their first hit in this one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Stepping in, Bryce Matthews. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman number 1, Carlos Correa.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
go.
Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Alvarez, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garcia. 2 down.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Paredes at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Nope, that's low.
Here's a chopper to short. Witt throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away. And next to hit for Houston, Yandy Diaz. Late swing fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
Late on that fastball. Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one. So now 24 have been set down in order. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. And stepping in for the Astros, Eli White. That one in there across the letters. White wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The lefty to 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now here is Cam Smith. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Little chopper. Rolls foul. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Johnson will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. That to right. McCarthy gets under it. And there's 2 down. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. He represents the winning run. Pena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Pena trying to send this to extra innings. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra. Innings in this one. 9 perfect innings are in the books, and he could really use some offense here. Back here in Houston, on to extra innings. Ian Happ digs in now.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Man at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
In the box now, take strike 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Brooke, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
Go ahead run on base. Mickey Moniak steps in for the Royals. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. And that's into the knees for a strike.
None of that shit. I don't give a fuck about one of y'all here. I'm a whole 2-1. I love my little shit. I'm a whole 2-1. I love my little shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about one of y'all here. I'm my dog. I love my bitch. I'm my dog. I love my bitch. Got a little booty and I love the way she shake it. I'm gonna handcuff the bitch. Get the brakes. Yeah. Some out of town chase play. Send me 8 or 9 bitches to the next my hoe.
That one is absolutely belted.
I love my little hoe. She my favorite. Don't let me see something. Motivation. Let me see something. Grab my ankle. She riding that dick. Grab my face. Swallow my skin. The sweat in the shoes. Man on me. It's hot in the bitch. And that one of these niggas fucking with me. She get wet on the top of my shit. Jonathan like an experience. It's she a version. It's not my little shit. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about one of y'all here. I'm a whole team. I love my little shit. I'm a whole team. I love my little shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about one of y'all here. I'm my dog. I love my bitch. I'm my dog. I love my bitch.
Typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there,
everybody told me don't do it. Don't do it. But I ain't let them get involved. Respect my bitch. That'll cost, bitch. You know I'm gonna set it out. You gotta be about some money to get me out.
For the Royals.
0
for 3 in this one.
Second too good. I'm in the house. Nope.
Just missed.
You gotta be about some money to get me out. Fucking too good.
2 down, nobody on.
None of
You're
that
the
shit.
top
I
half
don't
of the
give a fuck
10th.
about one of y'all here. I'm a whole 2-1. I love my little shit. I'm a whole 2-1. I love my little shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about one of y'all here. I love my dog. I love my bitch. I love my dog. I love my bitch.
save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
You know what I'm saying?
I like what I like.
I like what I like too.
I like it. It's my whole.
That's my little shit.
And it misses. Ball 3. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. McCullers, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And the 3-1. And that is low for ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Josh Hader out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Lance McCullers Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Grounds 1 to short. To second, Altuve. That's out number 3. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Royals 3 and the Astros nothing. This is the Sunday night show. Johnson back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys.
Swing and a pop-up. Pasquantino. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 away. Astros down to their last out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul straight back. And on second, 2 down.
No, that's a ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
I've been through worse. Not playing.
Bud Johnson, fresh off a no-hitter last time out. Let's see what he'll do for an encore. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City. Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 111.
Ball one.
Johnson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia handles, throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first.
Out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is it. The left, Miguel. And
here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Fights it off. He'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Back here in Kansas City, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the corner for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And up next for Seattle, Taylor Walls.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's inside.
In the air to left center. Half under it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Johnny Pareda. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's in the knees, and it's strike 2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him. That's out number 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Johnson back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Zingy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan. Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no. Just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Right to start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out.
That ball went out.
With what we're seeing here.
Donovan in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This to third. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball inside.
Raleigh with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Has been living in scoring position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, but that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
It's not just about power with him. It's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
Lee takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Victor Robles. There's your strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Wall, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The M's hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Correa at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat. I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Johnson back to work. 3rd time through the lineup, Zingy.
Yeah, and this is where pitchers make their money, Boog. You got to stay sharp and mix it up here.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. In there, sets him down on strikes. So up next, Brendan Donovan.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Holly up next for the Mariners. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. Oh, and this one's hammered, and it's not coming back, and there goes the bid in history. And there goes the perfect game of the homer, and we are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound.
So they bring on the veteran, Carlos Estevez. First and second, 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher is going to come after you.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. The Royals with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pulled out on strikes. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Johnson with double-digit strikeouts in this 7-inning start and just 1 earned run allowed.
Some really good work from him on the mound in this one, Boog. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and gave him a shot to win. Nice pitching.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Bud Johnson. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start for them.
Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
So we're underway here in game 2. Strike 2.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. That one lifted to left. Half under it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kyle Mansardo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's out number 3. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Jung-Hoo Lee steps in for the Royals.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Oh, that's low.
We're in the second game of this division series. All set for the start of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in for the Guardians.
Hey.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Here's a 1-1.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt in position. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We're in the second game of this division series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Witt. One up, one down. Next is the designated hitter, George Valera.
Ball.
On the ground to third, Garcia. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Here's a high chopper. Witt over to first. That's the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Johnson back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if he can keep the vibe alive.
Yeah, just don't go gift wrapping runs right here. He needs to put a bow on a quick inning, Boog.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Just
inside,
missed.
ball 2.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The kick, the 3-2. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one. Good eye right there.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. So 12. Johnson ready to work with a lead, Siggy.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won, Bird. Nothing flashy. He needs to throw strikes and let the defense do their work.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Fastball for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana went down on strikes his first time through.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
The Guardians trailing by 3, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS.
Inside, ball 1.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Up the middle, Lofton throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Chase DeLauder. Fouled off left side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That clips the corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The next offering misses. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. In the air to left center. Witt has a beat on it. 2 away down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching Johnson back on the mound. The margin is slim and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way.
Hey.
Chopped out towards short. Witt tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 9, Kyle
Johnson back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but he's handled himself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground. Witt over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Late with the swing there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. We're at the top of the 8th. Travis Bazzano digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off.
A little Tony on that fastball is going to have to be going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Kwan batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Slow roller to first. Pasquantino steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Flips the corner with 2 down.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Totally dominant on the mound as he's Johnson back on the mound for the 9th, looking to finish what he started, Singy.
One more clean frame, Boog. That'd be the exclamation point on a strong day. Just 3 outs away from a CG.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Naylor in the box again, takes a strike. In the air, right field. Lee on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
you